Hey everyone, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. My name is Savannah. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to do a collective reading. I feel like it's very timely, really just over the next week. So I'm going to start off with charms and then go from there, wherever Spirit leads me to. Spirit, thank you so much for your provision over this reading for the collective. Can I see charms to start off this reading for collective? I did not get any promptings on the nature of the reading, so we'll see where the charms lead us. Charms for collective in the current time. Charms can either resonate with you in some way, let you know that this reading is for you, or end up connecting to the overarching message. All right, charms for collective at the present time over the next week. What should collective be aware of over the next week? Oh, there's a lot there. Okay, so I have a weight, so perhaps something that's been heavy. I have a big leaf, so potentially turning over a new leaf in a situation. I have the numbers 1, 13, 5, 2, so 11352. I have the guitar, perhaps some music is speaking to you at the present moment. We have the elephant, so slow movement. We have the heart, all right, so love. We have the bow, so feminine energy here. We have the cat, so really listening to your intuition. We also have, looks like 3 feathers, so perhaps listening to your intuition in terms of 3 different situations. Interesting, 2 of them are the same and then 1 is a little bit different. We have the cross, so cross of commitment. We have the key, so perhaps what doors need to be unlocked. And that, interesting, the key also has the cross on it. So what commitments need to be made, or what commitments are you considering? We have the snowman, so sign of playfulness, also could be a sign of winter. Perhaps something significant happened in the winter for you. We have the word warrior, so I'm seeing strength energy off of that. We have the tree of life, so that's the roots that touch many things in our lives, and the roots that we nurture and expect to grow. We have the star, so that's our vision for the path forward. It's our deepest hope. It's the thing that we build into, okay? We have the anchor. So what are you anchored to? What do you want to anchor to, perhaps? And then we have, oh, very interesting. So we have 2 more crosses, and similar to the feathers, there's 2 crosses that are identical and 1 that is different. So there's something in that. Really listen to yourself. Go dig within your intuition on what to commit to, what to anchor to. And then for the letters, we have L, G, C, G, K, and I. So I'll say those again. L, G, G, C, I, and K. Get a couple more charms. Much more letters. S, C, S, C, X, L, L, G, the meditative hand. So once again, going within and really tapping into your intuition. What is it telling you? And then the wheel of fortune. So forward progression, potentially a sign of change. Okay, so I'm just going to pull these aside and we'll get into some overarching energy. Spirit, what am I using for overarching energy? Let's see the potential situation right now for you, collective. Oh, that's interesting. How did these cards show up? Inward revolution. There's that wheel. These cards do not belong to this deck, so somehow they got mixed up. But I think there's a message there. Inward revolution and soul journey. Yeah, that introspection, and also there's that wheel of change. Let me pull these out. There's that wheel of change, the wheel of fortune, and soul journey. So I'm definitely seeing that going within, the tapping into your intuition. What is it telling you? I feel like you're also receiving some downloads and insights. So we have the numbers 42 and 9. All right, Spirit, thank you for that. Can I see overarching energy for collective at the present time over the next week? I'm also getting, perhaps you've been in like a dreamy state, like head in the clouds type of energy, and there's a need to like reground the self. Let's see here. Overarching energy. What does collective need to be aware of or be thinking about over the next week? All right. Overarching energy for collective over the next week. I'm getting changes within the self. Message to pass on and message of freedom. Once again, number 42. 42, 42. And then number 38 and 9. So this 42 and 42, message to pass on and inward revolution. I feel like you've been getting some deep insights delivered to you, and it is creating an energy of really going within and taking a soul journey within the self. And that journey, however, it's lending to freedom for you in some way. Anything else about this? Anything else about this for collective? Reunion and regrets. Number 27 and 23. Reunion and regrets. There's this mirroring energy here. And then I see on the regrets card, like the bull, sign of Taurus, also the third eye. So really being able to see things clearly, really tapping into what are these messages that you're receiving? What are these downloads that you're receiving? And are you listening to them? Are you seeing them clearly? And then love at the bottom of the deck. And there's the mirror effect. Perhaps you are mirroring with someone. On the reunion card and the inward revolution, I'm seeing that cross, the cross of potential commitment. What have you been committing to? What are you going to commit to? It's like an alignment within the self, but then also external. Oh, it's even on the message to pass on. Okay, let's see here. What deck am I using, Spirit? Cool. I'm gonna use the Light Seers. Spirit, can I get more on this soul journey and inward revolution? What needs to be recognized over the next week for collective soul journey and inward revolution? What promptings are being stirred within collective soul journey and inward revolution for collective? I'm feeling some hesitancy to it. Show me what this is. Spirit, soul journey and inward revolution for collective. The Seven of Wands just wanted to pop out, which is resistance. Soul journey and inward revolution for collective. Yeah, there's the Eight of Swords, the resistance, and it's on its side. So I feel like there has been resistance to going within, or perhaps understanding the insights that have been coming in and the messages that you've been receiving. You haven't been wanting to see them, you haven't been wanting to face them, and instead kind of being in like a headspace of up in the clouds and just dreaming, but not really taking a look at things. What is this? Okay. Anything else about this energy? Soul journey and inward revolution. The Fool and the Upright. So there's the Fool energy of taking a leap into change, right? We saw a change on the inward revolution, like the Wheel of Fortune. The Fool energy is like a childlike innocence and wonder, and the willingness to take leaps of faith towards new beginnings, towards this soul journey. We also have that mirroring energy here. But it's on its side, and I think what's been preventing it is because there's pain. There's pain there. There's pain in the heart. The Spirit's saying there's changes that need to be made so that you can move forward. Okay. In a stable way. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, what's this message of freedom? Can I see the message of freedom for collective? Can I see message of freedom for collective? Message of freedom for collective? Judgment. It's your choice. It's your choice if you want to be free. If you want to move freely, I'm hearing. Justice on its side. Seven of Cups. Being open to what is fair, what is correct, what is right for you. Judgment on its side. Making the decision. So this is very, these two cards together, very spiritual. Judgment and Justice. Both major arcana. What is fair for you? What is correct for you? What spiritual understandings have been coming in that perhaps you've been resisting, and it's keeping you held and out of this open energy? So it's a judgment call to be open to what's fair and correct. Strength was in reverse. Perhaps you're not feeling strong enough. I feel like it's because, however, this pain in your heart, 3 of Swords. Why the resistance to this freedom? Why the resistance to this freedom? Because it requires you to make a decision. Queen of Cups, the Tower, requires you to make a decision. So 2 of Wands is on its side. That's just like active decision making. And then the Tower, Queen of Cups. I do see a Tower coming in, or it potentially has already come in. So towers are always meant for our highest good. They are surprise insights. They're surprise epiphanies. It brings illusions down surrounding, in this case, the heart. Your heart space. So here, where we have pain in your heart, here on the 3 of Swords, here is an overflowing heart. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing energy. They know the amount of love in their heart. They know how to express it to others, how to give it to others, and also how to give it to the self. So I feel like the freedom is being open to making decisions according to your heart space. And then we have reunion and regrets. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot, Ace of Cups. Wow. Understanding where we want our love to go. The Chariot, Ace of Cups. And then there's the Ace of Pentacles, a stable new beginning, that Fool energy. Stability at the bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. Can I see more about this reunion and regrets? There's the Wheel, change. Can I see more about this reunion and regrets for collective? One more for reunion and regrets for collective. Reunion and regrets for collective. Ace of Swords, and it's in the reverse. So Ace of Swords is like truth coming in that we have to act upon. It's painful truth. It's hard-earned truth. And once again, I see the resistance to it. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this could be, I don't know how to pull this together. I don't know how to rebalance. 4 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I don't know how to heal the breakage. I need more insight. There's the 7 of Swords. That's that resistance. The Star, King of Wands. Remember, we saw the Star in the Charms. So the Star, King of Wands. And then on this interpretation of the King of Wands, the Lion is here, which is the strength. So I feel like here Spirit is saying, in order to reach for that star, you have to claim it. King of Wands energy. And you have to utilize your strength and step into passion and effort in order to reach for that star. Your vision for the path forward. Okay. All right, so I'm seeing, Two of Pentacles, and you're just kind of like wavering back and forth. Okay. Spirit saying there's the Lover's connection. It's a major decision. Also, spiritual and emotional connection that rises above just the Two of Cups contract, where I give equally. There's spiritually, you spiritually feel this connection regardless of space or time. King of Pentacles. And the potential stability in it and abundance. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit, what do we want to say? What do you want to say about the resistance and the challenges in taking this leap of faith? Or what do you want to say about the, let's go with change. What do you want to say about change? Because I saw that wheel multiple times, which signifies change, divine lessons, divine guidance. That can also be that Tower energy. What do you want to say about change for collective? What do you want to say about change? Service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation, and then feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. So that's that Queen of Cups energy, allowing yourself to feel the emotions. Anything else? I feel like there's like a redefining of how you show up for others, and in what way you show up emotionally. Self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness. And then contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm right here resting. Okay. So I feel like once again, the centering within the self, and then also that self-acceptance piece. Oftentimes we project our own insecurities, our own traumas, our own wounds onto others that we connect with. And I feel like here Spirit's saying, like, ground within the self, recognize things, recognize the insights that are coming in, offer yourself to love of the self first and foremost. One of my favorite readers, that's like one of her coined phrases, everything begins with the self, right? Being enough, yeah. What are you worthy of? What are you worthy of giving? The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. Yes. Yes, you are love. Yeah, so there is love within you, even if there's pain in the heart space. But that needs to be dealt with. It needs to be healed. It needs to be rested upon. The fullness of one's emotions need to be felt and experienced and allowed. Okay. All right. Anything else, Spirit? I'm gonna pull from this deck regarding the reunion and the regrets. This is the Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's see what this person has to say to you, whoever this is in regards to, whoever's on your mind in terms of this reunion and regrets. Where your energy points towards, but it looks like more healing and understanding is needed within the self. Can I hear messages from this person? And then we'll look at your messages. Can I see messages from this person? Okay. So it was my fault, but I blamed you in reverse. I'm starting to understand our connection. So I feel like because these came out in the reverse, I feel like it's someone that has taken a lot of accountability. It's time for me to heal now. I feel like it's someone that has done a lot of healing. I don't feel like they're blaming. You came closer than anyone, and I couldn't let you get close to me. I bury myself in work to forget you. So perhaps this person did have some walls, but I don't feel like they're projecting onto you, collective. I don't feel like they're blaming you. I feel like they've done a lot of healing. I feel like they recognize the value of the connection, but I do feel like they had some walls. Let's see what your messages are for this person. Can I see collective's messages in regards to this person? I want to feel that way again. That's too many, Spirit. I'm afraid to contact you. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So I'm definitely seeing that fear of contact. I look for you everywhere. And then I want to be more than friends. So I see, collective, that there is a lot of resistance here, despite the heart's desires. I want to feel that way again. I'm afraid to contact you. I look for you everywhere. I want to be more than friends. I love you. And then, yeah, maybe some hesitation there because of a lack of self-worth. We both know I am not the one for you. But do you want to be? I think that's the greater question. Do you want to be? And if so, how do you show up in, like, from that space, right? Okay. All right, let's get overall advice for you from the tarot. What should collective do? The present time. I feel like these are things that you're going to be reflecting on over the next week. What should collective do over the next week? What should collective do over the next week? What should collective do over the next week? The Moon, Page of Cups. Yeah, look at your emotions. Dig into the emotions that perhaps have been under your moon. Things that you haven't wanted to look at. Things that you haven't wanted to face. Yeah, invest in that over the next week. Page of Pentacles. Invest in that work. Really dig into your moon space. The things that you haven't wanted to take a look at. Invest in the work. Okay. And then I'll get a final spirit message for you. All right. Final spirit message for collective. I feel like the overarching message is change can't occur until you dig within the self. Get a final spirit message for collective. Let's do one more. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing. The clouds will clear. Oh, remember we had that soul journey with all the clouds. The clouds will clear, and you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on, you are far stronger than what you think. Yeah. So I feel like the pain that you're experiencing in your heart and the difficult emotions, they're not going to last forever, right? But we need to deal with them in order to take steps forward. You are feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you and the various seemingly contradictory information that is coming your way. So those messages, those downloads, those insights that you're receiving may be contradicting the resistance that you're also feeling. Trust your instincts. So remember, relying on that intuition, and do what they're telling you to do, and you will learn a lot about yourself and the direction you want your life to take. Yeah, that star journey. All right, collective. Thank you for this reading. I hope that it helped you in some way, and have a great week. Bye.